after they complete their studies. The Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment said the law change was made because Finland wants to attract more international experts by improving students' employment prospects after graduation. Furthermore, international students will still require to show proof that they can afford. So after so many years, or let me say, a lot of us international students move to Europe to better our lives, while others are looking for opportunities to gain certificates, all right? But the essence is to better our lives, all of us. Now, I am going to be talking about a country today, and I think it is important I share this information to all international students because there is good news coming our way. All right, we all remember a few months ago or a few weeks back, I talked about the possibilities of the Finnish officials or the Finland government to increase the number of residence permits to international students. Guys, there is a video on the channel like that, and if you haven't watched that video, you can check it out where I talked about the Finnish government increasing the number of residence permits to international students in 2022. Alright, so today's video I will be talking about the latest update that is coming from Finnish officials, and this is good news. And for those of you who already have admissions and will be applying for visas, make sure you stay till the end of this video so that you grab what I'm going to talk about. Well, if you are new here, my name is Milton Fonkwa. If you didn't know, I'm also called the Anointed Village Boy. Thank you so much for understanding. For my returning subscribers, I'm so grateful for your support. For those of you watching me all over the world, I am so grateful. Thank you so much, guys. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the news coming from Finland. Guys, Finland has increased the number of residence permits to international students as of 2022. All right, the news came out, and this is going to take effect from Friday, which has passed already, and the news was announced from 10 a.m. in the morning. All right. Few months back, I talked about the possibilities of Finland increasing the number of residence permit, and it is now official, right? If you got admissions, for those who told me they got admissions, this is good news. And I also want to tell you that there is a lot you have to benefit in this case, because this new rule is going to take you closer to permanent residency in Finland, if at all Finland is the destination you have wanted to move to. Now, those of you that will be applying for residence permit to move to Finland come soon, or maybe October, to start your lectures, there is good news, and this is the good news. Like I said, Finland has doubled the number of residence permit, or let me say has also increased the number of years you are going to be applying for residence permit. In the past video I did some time ago, I said because international students were applying, if your program was maybe ending in 2 years and you were supposed to take residence permit for just 1 year, all right? If your program was 3 years, or 3.5 years for bachelor's degree students, you could only apply for residency for 1 year, then later on you renew it again, all right? But now you are able to apply for residency for 2 years if your program is 2 years, for 3 years if your program is 3 years, and 3.5 years if your program is 3.5, or why not 4 years if you are doing a PhD program or maybe something like nursing. That is the new rule. You can now apply for residency for the entire duration of your program, and the embassy is going to give you a residence permit for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, all right? That is absolutely amazing from the Finnish government. And now, some international students may start thinking that, why is it like this? It shows that I'm going to increase the money now in my bank account. First of all, I also want to reiterate here that if you are going to be applying for a residence permit to Finland, understand that you are going to use 6,720 euros. If you watch my past videos about proof of funds to Finland, or the video I did about the possibility of residence permits being increased, you would also hear me mention this amount. That is the amount you use, or you were to use, to apply for a residence permit to Finland in 1 year. And remember, I have always said that this total amount of money has to be in your own personal bank account. Do not say sponsorship letters. Do not say in somebody's account. Do not say in your mother's account. No, it has to be in your own personal bank account. And I told you how to go about the account. You must make sure that the account is moving, all right, in and out. You understand what I mean by in and out. Now, this new rule says that you are going to get your residency done for maybe the entire duration of your program, or 3 to 4 years, 2, 3 to 4 years, but it doesn't cancel out the fact that the money still remains the same. Yes, the money remains the same, and the money you need is 6,720 euros. I think Finland is one of the countries which is so easy nowadays to migrate in, as much as you have all your documents documented. All right. So if you look at this, you are going to see that 6,700 euros, I think this should be the cheapest and best possible way to move to Europe. So if you have been thinking of moving to Finland, this is the time for you to pack your bags. Now, understand that I said that though their residence permit is going to be for 2, 3, or 4 years, you can only renew your permit after your degree program has ended. All right. And again, there is a possibility for you to gain working documents. All right. So in few minutes, I will be reading from my jotter so you understand what I'm talking about. You are going to get accessibility or accessibility to healthcare system in Finland, and you are also going to work. Initially, were only allowed to work 20 hours a week, but now international students can work 30 hours a week in Finland. That is amazing. Now, let me take you to the site where this information is, and it is the same site I did a video about where this news was announced last time. All right. The news says that Finland government has passed a new law which will mean foreign students and their family members can receive residence permits for the entire duration of their study programs. Do you now understand? The news further says, previously students have been required to regularly cut through the red tape at Immigration Service, MIGRI, in order to renew study-based visas every 1 or 2 years. The new law, which goes into effect on Friday, also aims to make it easy for foreign students to seek work in Finland after they complete their studies. The Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment said the law change was made because Finland wants to attract more international expats by improving students' employment prospects after graduation. Furthermore, international students will still require to show proof that they can afford living costs. It doesn't concern us. We know about that. Why they are studying, but only 1 year. Only 1 year, which means that you are going to show 6,720 euros. According to the ministry, which added that students will continue to be responsible for cost of living expenses throughout their studies. We know about that. Students from outside the EU would continue to be obliged to pay tuition fee. We know about that, no problem. The new law also extends limits of number of hours foreign students are allowed to work from 25 to 30 hours per week. This is absolutely amazing. The law will change the status of foreign student visas from current B, which is temporal, to a continuous A, effectively shortening the duration of residency needed to apply for Finnish citizenship compared to the previous arrangement. This is awesome and marvelous news, guys. If you have been thinking, you can even move with your families now. Yes, I said with your families, which means that as you show this money and you are applying, if you are married, if you have a spouse, you guys can move together. But remember your studies must be full-time and you must be very effective in school. Make sure you put this money in your bank account because this is a new system now. And what the embassy will be doing is they will be paying close attention to your banking details. So you have to make sure your bank account is very functional and do not leave lapses in it. All right. You are also going to get working opportunities as soon as you finish your study program. But it is very possible that if you stay in Finland for more than 3 years, after 4 years, you should be thinking of applying for residency, all right, or citizenship or something. This is absolutely amazing. And now, to those of you who have been asking me if you can do certain courses, remember there is someone who gained admissions at Vamia College. The same person has nothing to do when it comes to bank statement. But remember, you are going to show that you have money in order to sustain your life in Finland or to feed and pay for accommodation. So you who has admissions in this free tuition university, know that you have to provide money to show that you are going to be sponsoring yourself for your academics, for your food, not your academics, your food and accommodation. So I would suggest that, because to avoid issues, just make sure you provide your own 6,720 euros into your bank account. Do not take pay slips. Do not take other people's bank statement. Make sure the banking details you are using is your bank account. The names appears the same as on your passport data page, all right, and all your certificates, to avoid issues, because now you need residency for the entire duration of your program. I think this should be one of the best things I have seen on internet so far, all right, because there are countries, even when I was in Turkey, Cyprus, I used to renew my permit every after 1 year. So now there is a possibility for you as an international student in Finland to renew your permit only when you finish your degree program. Again, pay attention to the fact that Finland is looking for labor force. So if you are studying in Finland, there is 75% guarantee that you are going to land a job after graduation. Again, pay attention to the Finnish language, because the Finnish language is going to give you more advantage, more open doors, opportunities, graduate opportunities to work with big companies. It is not only about working with big companies in Finland, but it is also about improving your international experience and language force. I hope you get the point. So guys, good luck to you as you prepare to apply for your visa in Abuja. Again, remember that the embassy, the Finnish embassy, is found in Abuja, Nigeria. For those in Cameroon, those in other African countries, remember this and make sure you start booking your appointment as early as possible, all right, because as more students are getting admissions offers, they will also be looking for possibilities to book their own appointment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, if you like the video, please do not forget, give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to share to one person. Thank you so much. Until we meet again in another episode. Peace.